Yes.
What happened? And
I hate
why?
My soul is now
everybody
dead.
right now.
Hey, I was listening to that.
Okay, so the crazy thing is, I thought that was coming from my house, not my. What are the kids doing right now? They're supposed to be in bed. Oh, they're supposed.
Do you hear the song often?
Yes, I do.
I'm so sorry.
It was a
At least
very
it's not the song that never ends. It goes on
Don't
and on.
do that. No,
don't
do that.
No. Okay, so it is 7 o'clock Pacific time. It is time for our meeting to start. So we will have to wait with Baby Shark for later. Anybody have shout outs?
Shout out to Faye for creating the Omen team.
To Brock for all our hard work.
You gotta wait for the announcement first, man.
I'm so sorry.
I know, stealing my thunder.
Surprise.
I'd like to shout out to Craig for recording our meeting.
I want to give another shout out to Brock because I think some of Brock's posting has gotten other apps come in. And I'm pretty sure one of ours came from there. So, yay, Brock.
I have a couple of shout outs. Dalvian and J-Rogue stepped up to run farming runs for the Horde side, and in 2 weekends managed to get enough mats for about a month's worth of supplies for the Horde. So
Nice.
Great work on their part. Also, I want to shout out Jazzy for the incredible spreadsheets that we're using to track all of the banking.
You are quite welcome.
Yay, Jazzy.
What about Reforged starting Mythic progression this week?
Shout out to Fire Pixie for all the hard work and recruitment that she's been.
Aww.
Meh, she's alright.
Damn.
It's brutal in here.
Remind me never to go higher than Templar.
I want to shout out to all the people that have been coming to the farming events that I'm running on Alliance side, as well as herbing events that Nye and Vic is also starting. He tried to start one last week, but with the holidays, but he's doing another one this week. So you know, and for those of you who aren't aware, it helps a lot. I mean, it's the only reason we were able to send out flasks to these teams this last month, and we're actually fishing right now if anyone else, you know, feels like joining us.
Shameless self-plug.
You would get double tickets for your donation.
I think we're kind of smart having a herbing or fishing party while a meeting's going.
I mean, it's our normal time. It just happened to coincide.
Other shout outs?
I'll do a shout out to everyone while I was away. I'm Zay. I don't know. Some people probably don't know who I am, but I started the community back a few years ago. I left. Yeah, exactly. I left, and shout out to everyone that I don't know. I'm getting my my wheels under me again, knocking the rust off, and at least for a few months or a tier or whatever, I'm ready to go full bore. But I wanted to thank. I just know there's a lot going on to make things happen. And I appreciate it happening even when I wasn't here. So thank you to everybody, I guess.
Okay, if there's no more shout outs, promotions.
I have one.
Everyone run.
Pixa has been taken over banking on Alliance side. I know she's also been doing some work on Horde side, and she's, you know, been doing a great job at the role. She's been, you know, making feasts and flasks, getting stuff out to the team, and we announced her trial last meeting, and I would like to announce that she has passed her trial. because of the weird way that Master of Coin works, I'm not technically promoting her in guild because she's already a Master of Coin rank. But she has been promoted to RE in the Discord.
Grats.
Thanks. Now,
Awesome.
to follow on that, I have a couple of promotions of my own. Naishala's trial was announced at the last guild meeting. I'm happy to say she has passed her trial and will be moving up to my ambassador. J-Rogue and Dalvian have passed their Templar trials for running the farm runs on Horde side. So congratulations, you guys.
Yay!
Yay.
I have a couple. So Exodali and Annie, don't ask me to pronounce your full name, I just call him Annie, are now Templars from CC. Exo's taken over the 6 p.m. Friday fun run on 11. And Annie has brought back the Saturday night pub crawl on Horde. And that's for CC. And then for social media, so Shaylee has been, she's been trialing as ambassador on social media for the last. She's been doing absolutely fantastic, and so she is getting promoted to her full ambassador rank. And now she's also going to be starting her trial as Royal Emissary in social media. She's going to be taking over that from me. So congrats, Shaylee.
Congrats.
Yay!
That's it.
Recruitment has an announcement.
Go ahead.
Sorry. We would like to welcome Dalvian to his recruitment team. He will be trailing for a Templar position with the AB Templar. I don't know. I'm tired. Sorry. He'll be trialing for the AB recruitment coordinator starting this week.
Congrats.
Boo Dalvin.
Go Dalvian.
Sounds so enthusiastic, Pixie. Thanks.
No, I mean it.
I have a couple of promotions myself. He passed much earlier this past month, but I did want to go ahead and congratulate once more again for Gallahorn passing his team lead trial with V. He was promoted to RE earlier on in December, so that was what, 2 weeks ago. He's been doing a great job. So yeah, I want to go ahead and congratulate him on that, and then going to go ahead and also welcome and starting Feyranna's trial as the new lead of our new team, Omen, as has already been mentioned during this meeting. So actually want to take a moment and give Faye the floor here if she wants to talk about her team at all for just give everyone a chance to get to know what it's about.
Hi guys. Like I said, new team. It's Friday, Saturday, so I apologize to the community coordination people. I know I kind of have been wrecking your Friday run last week and might again for a couple more weeks because we are open to whoever wants to run Heroic Old Year with us while we get started. The plan for this team is to clear Heroic and enjoy a little bit of Mythic, but not push. We're not going to try to CE or anything like that. Similar goals to Ascension, just on the weekends. So I really hope to see everybody who wants to run a Horde tune through there for a little bit. And if you are interested in putting an alt in it, please come see me.
Were you done?
Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. It is what it is.
Okay.
I am starting from scratch, so I appreciate all the help, and especially big thank you and shout out to the people who came and helped this Friday.
Ascension does have 2 promotions, and then I do have a mercenary promotion as well. Shubi stepped up to being the new Ascension ambassador, so he has been promoted to ambassador, and Chromad has been promoted to Templar. He is our new melee lead. And mercenary, I have Goma who has stepped up to being a Templar for the mercenary rank. He is helping me put together the mercenary runs and helping me get all of the new requirements and things up for the next tier.
Congrats to everybody.
Congrats, guys.
And then I actually have one more. I have been looking for someone to run a EST friendly raid team, and Exodeli has came to me and told me what he wanted to do, and so he is going to be starting the new team Legacy here on the Alliance side. They're going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday team. EXO, if you want to say a little something about your team and what your plans and goals are.
So, Legacy's goal is to push Mythic at the end of the day. We aren't super... My goal isn't to be cutting edge or anything, it's just to be able to push Mythic on an EST-friendly time schedule, because I didn't exactly have one, so it was hard for anyone on EST to raid, and I wanted to set that up for Mythic progression for any on EST who wanted to.
It's wonderful. Welcome. I do have one from my team as well. I'm Pixie from Team Reforged. I've been kind of MIA the last few meetings, so hi to everybody. I have also been trialing J-Rogue as my ambassador, and I would like to make his promotion official as of tonight. He's been a great help and sounding board for some of the ideas that we've come up with for the team, and it's well deserved. So thank you, J-Rogue.
Yay, J-Rogue!
Congrats!
Any other promotions? If not, we'll move on to the reports, starting with Snow, the State of the Kingdom for Alliance Eternal Kingdom.
Alright, so right now I am working on meeting with all of the raid team leads, talk about goals, what they want to see, what they want to accomplish next year. Right now we actually have 3 teams working on Gahoon. I highly encourage everyone to go check out their streams, cheer them on. We've got Cell Swords, Destiny, and Immortal that are all working on Gahoon. And all 3 of those teams have a chance at cutting edge, so cheer them on. At this point, I think a lot of the rest of our teams are sort of winding down the tier. You know, still running, but also getting set up for the for Dazarlor. And I don't, I suspect a lot of us are ready for a new raid. Can't wait to get into Battle for Dazarlor. I also wanted to talk a little bit about Zenith. They're continuing to build at this point. They're a team that is basically going to be taking ults of Mythic Raiders and selling Mythic carries. Put some gold both in the pockets of those Raiders and into the guild bank. And that's so that we can keep those repairs on even when the money runs out. Well, I mean, currently we are depleting the gold for repairs, and being able to do this, we would at least get to hold steady, maybe make a little extra. If things go well enough, it's even possible we could increase the amount of repairs. And I highly encourage you guys to, if you're interested or if you have raiders interested, to contact Ironstones. And that's pretty much what I got.
Okay, thanks, Snow. This is Bellissima, and I will talk about the Endless Kingdom Alliance and Endless Kingdom Horde together. So we are looking at creating more opportunities for cross-faction events where we can be one guild. Example of that is a trivia night that we had for New Year's Eve, which was really well attended, and that was exciting and fun. So look for more opportunities, and of course, we're always looking for people to lead events. So if you have an idea for something you'd like to see done, definitely talk to Leia or talk to myself, and we'll see what we can do. But if you're also interested in lending your leadership skills to make it happen, definitely let us know that. Also looking at, I don't have it scheduled yet, but we're looking at doing a meeting for Endless Kingdom for people to get together and kind of rap about some of the ideas we have that will allow us to support the social side of things a little bit better. And that is about all I have for Endless Kingdom right now. Zate?
Well, hello. Apparently I am a GM again. They didn't tell you about my promotion, but I'm promoted back to GM. If you hear kids yelling at the background, I do apologize. They're not quite in bed yet. So there's a lot going on with Horde, trying to get things up and going. One thing we did have a brief meeting about was some of the banking stuff, so we're trying to get that going. And I didn't say it in the shout out, Belle did, but we've had a lot of people helping. I won't try to name names because I'll miss somebody, but there's been a ton of people fishing and herbing, so you know who you are. And then there's specific teams that have kind of joined in on doing that. And then there's also, I should have said this in the shout out, there was, I gotta look at my notes to make sure I say this right. V Team was helping Reforge get AOTC, so I should have said that in the shout out, so thank you for that. So the Horde community is kind of coming together and starting to help each other. We have one team that's, at least the leadership of one team, that are kind of contemplating doing like a gold cell thing so we can get guild repairs like the Alliance has, so we're just kind of working on the banking and getting that momentum. In terms of working with the rest of the community, that's something I'm really going to try to be coordinating with the Alliance side. And my 2-year-old is trying to make me brush her teeth. It's apparently important that I brush his teeth instead of Mom.
Aww.
Very flattering, very flattering. Where was I at? I'm talking with the other GMs, and we're all trying to figure out how do we make sure that our community stays together as one community, not like two completely separate communities that just kind of talk to each other once in a while. So that's kind of an ongoing thing. So we are getting some momentum there. But anyone, so basically the feedback, at least at some level on the Horde side, is they kind of feel like an afterthought. So working hard to make sure that doesn't happen. And I want to assure everyone that if you are Horde side, anyone on the Alliance leadership doesn't want to make Horde feel like an afterthought. So we're just trying to figure out the details of how to keep everyone included and fully engaged and things going, and also use the leadership that we have available. One thing that will be happening, is it starting next week? It's either next week or the week after, is there's going to be, it's kind of two new teams. I'm actually going to start running teams. One's going to be Sunday night, and it's going to start at 9 o'clock PST, midnight EST. And it's going to be a militia for the Horde side, which is just basically recruitment. And the goal will be to clear heroic every week. Obviously, it'll be normal at the start, but we'll be working on that starting here shortly. And I probably won't be running it for the first few weeks until the new stuff comes out. And then I'm also going to start I'm probably going to name it and have a roster, like an actual team name for it. But it's going to be a 1 day a week. It's going to be kind of like a last minute Monday. Can you understand what he's saying? I have no idea what he's saying.
He's saying, I want to run the meeting, Dad, stop talking.
I don't know. He talks a lot, but I have no idea what he's ever saying. He just points and talks and then gets really animated. Hey, but so can you go find Mom?
I have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, so I feel your pain.
Okay, well, when we have 10 o'clock meetings like a reasonable person, this doesn't happen. Where was I at? Okay, so the Monday raid thing, it'll be the goal will be to get as far into Mythic as possible. So if you're on the Monday rostered team, it's expected that you'll come clear heroic with us on Sunday, and then the Monday team will probably start a little bit earlier, 7:30 ish, And I mean, I plan to do the build up from the ground zero, spam and trade and all that, and just basically make both of those nights recruitment runs for the Horde side to build up our ability to start some teams. And then, sorry, family drama. Oh man, he's faster than my wife. We have this island in our house, and he's just running in circles. Oh, I think she caught him. Well, at least it's not boring, right? Okay. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So I'm not signing up to do this in, forever. The intention was that I'd do it for, 6 months or so and be working to find another GM and whatnot. But one of the main, the two things the Horde's trying to do right now, and it's a lot, but one is to better integrate with the overall community and figure out how we work together. And then the second thing is to greatly increase our player base and to have a size that is something comparable to the Alliance size, so it's not kind of lopsided like it is now. So I will be pushing hard to build new teams and looking for, if you know of anyone that wants to work hard and run a team and can do it with our standard of respectful community and all that, let me know, because I am definitely looking to build teams and work hard to do that. I think that's it for the Horde.
Okay, thanks, Ait. Leia, your turn.
Okay, hi, I'm gonna talk a lot, I'm sorry. I'll try to make this as fast as possible. Okay, so the Streamathon was a huge success. Our goal was 1,500, but we actually ended up raising $2,160. So some of the fun stats: we ran 128 keys. The most keys were run by Barbecue with Kaylee. They ran 27, and Mom's Basement ran 26. The most run key was Freehold. Shocker. The highest run key was a 12. We are going to have another Streamathon. It'll be late spring, early summer. The charity is to be determined. But we're going to try to make this a 2-time-of-the-year thing. And then if for some reason there is, a natural disaster like we've had the past 2 years, we will do, like our direct relief one again. But as of right now, I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Okay, so anyway, the Saturday night pug crawl is back on. As I mentioned before, we are also going to be having a Warcraft Logs boot camp on January 19th at 4 p.m. Pacific. This is going to be for everyone, whether you are a raider or a social, whether you're really good at logs, you're mediocre, horrible, don't know what a log is. You can come learn how to better delve into them and improve your play. Yesterday we had our Yester's Gifts run, which is the All Druid run. It was the 4th time we've done this. We've been doing it since Nighthold. It was so much fun. The highest DPS was a Druid. The highest overheals was a Druid. So it was super fun. Thanks to everybody who came out. If you didn't get a chance to do it, make a Druid alt, level it, and come next year. And also, I would really love to start doing this on Horde. So if we can get enough Druids on Horde, that'd be great. I've also people request an all Pally run and all Death Knight run. If you are interested in running this, please message me. I would love to see these happen. Unfortunately, number one, I don't play a Pally or a DK, so I can't run it. And I don't have the time. So message me. I want to get stuff like this going. Also, if you look at Help Wanted, there's a bunch of stuff that I'm looking for. If you didn't come to the New Year's Eve trivia, it was super fun. People were drinking, and we had a bunch of trivia, and we learned that you should never let Tree come to a trivia game. Nope. He creamed us. Then we did Guild against Tree, and the Guild won. So anyway, I'm looking for someone to run this monthly. I want a community-wide event that Horde and Alliance can take part in. So if you were interested in doing this, please message me. You'd be responsible for coming up with topics and questions like pop culture, Harry Potter, stuff like that. And you'd work with Chai Tea and myself to gather prizes for the winners. I'm also looking for transmog run leads for Alliance and Horde, RBG leads for Alliance and Horde, and an Islands lead for Alliance. We already have one set up for Horde. We'll be announcing that soon. So if you're interested in any of those, please contact myself or Chai. If you want more information, we'll be happy to give it to you. And then we are also always looking for prize donations. Any kind of prize in game, Blizzard Store, IRL, anything is appreciated by banking, community coordination, and social media. So if you need more information, please whisper me or would like to donate, let me know. And then regarding social media, I did say that Shaylee is trialing now as Ari. I have been doing social media for well over a year for this guild, and with everything that I'm taking on, I just don't have time to keep doing all these positions. So Shaylee has graciously stepped in. She's been doing a phenomenal job. I don't have to tell her to do anything; she just does it. So anyway, thanks so much. To that, sorry, I missed something. Thanks, Allie. In March we're going to be having a March Pet Madness. It's gonna be like gonna have a bracket like they do in March Madness basketball. So start working on some of your best pets. You're gonna be allowed to have 6, and we'll have signups and more information out soon. Also, okay, so Discord. Alliance team leads. If you could please mark your raiders as Alliance, there is an Alliance tag now. We'll be able to streamline specific tags, so we're not tagging everyone for stuff that's for just Alliance. Horde already has that ability. And then over the next month, we're going to be working on trying to declutter Discord and everything. See what Sari can come up with to make this easier to navigate. The website has also gotten a facelift with multiple posts being able to be viewed without having to scroll, so go check that out. And as always, we have our Patreon. You can get your own channel on Discord. Click the button on the website to sign up and message Serenity for more information. And that's it.
Thanks, Leia. Next is recruitment.
Yeah, that's me. So, for December, we had 89 total apps, not including the open app. We had 50 Alliance and 39 Horde application. Currently, there are 21 Alliance trials and 23 Horde trials. Alliance has 4 mercenaries and 2 Horde had 2. We currently have 40 open apps. Also, Social has 14 total applications, 5 open, 5 Alliance, and 4 Horde. Well. And that's it.
Okay, thank you, Mango. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and present the banking report. So, first, I want to say great job on the Horde side. The farming runs, which started on the 21st of December, are bringing in almost all of the mats we are receiving. We raised almost raised a month's worth of mats in 2 weeks. So please keep up the good work. At this pace, we do plan to start sending out feasts, flasks, and mats when Mythic rating drops, and we should be good at this rate to provide what I would say is a minimum amount of materials. We need to continue to farm at this rate to support ourselves, and if we could bring in more, then we would also give more to the teams. So something to keep in mind. On the Alliance side, they receive their feast flasks and goodie packages on the 1st. Again, we're sending out the absolute base amount. We would love to double it. So I'd ask the team leads to please encourage your raiders to join the farming runs. Your participation is the key to banking being able to provide for you. I'd also like to see socials there. We support the fun runs with feasts and cauldrons. So that's something to keep in mind. Remember, if you're thinking about going to the farming run, you do get double tickets when you attend the runs. We just ask that you donate half of what you get during the event. Okay, so prizes for the month of January will be first place on both factions. First place will be a Sky Golem. Second place will be a pet pack consisting of the Sparkle Shell Sandcrawler, Giggling Flame, Little Bad Wolf, Mini Mind Slayer, and Giant Bone Spider. Third place is an Aldosian Sproutling and Harbinger of Flame. So people who are looking at that pet brackets, pet battle brackets in March might want to get in on the action here. Also, last month, Yultzi and Dargos, Alliance and Horde respectively, won first place, which was a Sapphire Mount. Talistra and Bulbadex, second place, got their pet of choice from Blizzard Store. And Lucentia and Surdsey won third place with 5 flasks of their choice. And that's all I have for banking. So, Zay or Snow, did you have additional items?
I do not.
My kids aren't screaming anymore.
Thanks for the update.
Next time, put me at the end of the agenda, I think, is the thing. Thanks for your patience. I do not have other items though.
Okay, then I do not either, so we can conclude the meeting, which would be a record breaker for Zay.
Holy moly.
If you turn off the recording, we can have open discussion if anybody has anything they want to talk about.
Bye, Craig.